And here we are facing the Venus Venusaurs. Now, what did they bring, is the question. Okay, so there is the dreaded Shaman Sky, but I'm also kind of glad not to see the Electrode, as we only now have to outspeed the Shaman Sky form. I guess, and Meowscarada too, but it's not as terrible as I was kind of expecting. And then, let's see here. Rillaboom might be a little nasty, but I think that should be fine. Who do I want to lead with? They're either going to lead Meowscarada, or they're going to lead Shaman. I don't know. Whatever they lead, I can just go ahead and U-turn with Staraptor here. And we can go from there. So this is the final battle of the regular season, and so that'll be very fun to see how it turns out. I have no idea if I'm making it into playoffs or not, but we'll find out after this. This is definitely going to be one heck of a game, though. Unfortunately, Arboliva did not get to shine as much as I thought it would this season. I mean, I didn't really want to bring it to a Grass-type opponent where I would boost their Grass-type moves, and so just unfortunately only got one game to shine in, and that was last game. But the rest of the team, I'm pretty glad with how everybody's been doing. Now, okay, who do they lead with? Who did they lead with? So I should have taken note if they had Decidueye. I'm pretty sure they have Decidueye. And they lead with Poison Ivy. I believe that is indeed Meowscarada. So it should immediately die to a U-turn here. But I'm gonna do a... I think I want to do a Calc into... would it be the Dunsparce? I think it would be the Dunsparce, so I'm going to take my sweet time for a second and do some calcs. Into the Dunsparce. Meow is doing what with the Triple Axle? At -1. Triple Axle is only doing about 30-ish% if they are not banded. So we'll go ahead and go for that. They switch out. So good news for me, we still get momentum. Out comes Franklin. And so I believe, honestly, we should be still pretty decently solid to go into the Dunsparce. Because if I'm remembering my calcs right. Or even just going into Terapagos here could be good. Let me double check my calcs here. But for Dunsparce, Flamethrower in the Sun is doing about 77%. And then Terapagos. Grass. Terapagos would be able to KO it. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and get Terapagos in immediately. And then with a Calm Mind, if I boost the Calm Mind first, how much is it doing to me? Lava Plume won't do much, and same with their... They don't have Decidueye. Same with their Rapid Spin, Stealth Rock. If they set up Stealth Rock, then I can just Rapid Spin after the fact. So we'll go ahead and get a Calm Mind up. So they do withdraw into what? Skyman? Into Ogerpon. Okay. So into Ogerpon. Oops, that's the wrong Ogerpon. There we go. in the sun. That does a lot of damage with Ivy Cudgel. But our Terra Starstorm does have a nice chance to KO it. So honestly, I kind of want to Rapid and then Terra Starstorm. Because we should be able to outspeed this thing if we Rapid, right? We should. If they crit me though, will I die? If they crit, I die. So I do... I think the Rapid Spin is fine. So we get a Rapid Spin off, now we're faster. I did forget Mold Breaker ignores my ability, so that does kind of suck. However, Terra Starstorm here now is going to be able to KO you. And then if they bring out Meowscarada, that thing definitely is going for a Sucker Punch of some sort. Or just Triple Axle. I doubt that they would want to bring in a Chloroform Pokemon. They bring out Chloroform, okay. So then into Lilligant here, I'm 90% sure they just go ahead and close combat or something, or maybe Swords Dance, or try to set up of some sort. But we are now very, very low, and so a close combat will definitely KO us. In the sun, I don't believe we outspeed. We are not even close to outspeeding here. So, we'll go ahead and get that Flamethrower going, and unfortunately, Terapagos will go down here. And then the Dunsparce into you here. Or I could just go Staraptor here. Do I want to go Staraptor first? No, I kind of want to go Dunsparce and get that Tailwind off initially. Yeah. This might be a bad play, but that allows us to kind of allow ourselves to outspeed with other stuff first. So we're going to go ahead and Tailwind here. So we take that nicely. And there's no way we're going to be outspeeding this next. But I don't know if they want to stay in either. We're going to go ahead and yawn, or not yawn, Flamethrower. They do just stay in. Okay, so now we can easily go ahead and get pretty much anything in. I'll go ahead and U-turn with our Staraptor. Or do I want to Grafaiai? Grafaiai might not be bad. Yeah, let's go Grafaiai. And then we can go ahead and Gunk Shot here into pretty much anything. Nothing really wants to take it except maybe Torkoal right now, as it hasn't terrestrialized. But that should be fine. And if they switch Meowscarada, then we can hit that thing with a Gunk Shot and possibly break its sash. And we should outspeed it with the Tailwind, so I think we can live a Sucker Punch as well with Grafaiai. Okay, so they just send out Rillaboom. Oh, did we miss? Oh, no. Okay, so Gunk Shot still should KO this thing. That's rough. What is the accuracy of this? Because that's annoying. 80? Really? Okay. We'll go for another gunk. Yeah, out comes Torkoal. Really? Really? Dudes. 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 That's not fair. That is not fair. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and get up a Super Fang. And then if they go back into Hilligant, out comes Rillaboom. Okay. If Lilligant at all comes out, then we can Parting Shot into... what's their face? Staraptor in close combat should only be doing half to us. Don't fail me again. Thank you. Thank you. Jesus. That's crazy. Okay, actually though, with Lilligant, unfortunately, close combat's gonna go crazy into everything. So I could go ahead and try to go into Ape here, Annihilate. So we'll Parting Shot into Annihilate. Right here. I'm just gonna double check that calc again. At -1, what is Solar Blade doing? 40-ish% to us, and then close combat can KO us because we would have to Terrastallize after the fact. But if they close combat here, then we are decently solid. Actually, what are we taking from close combat if we Terrastallize? We can live the close combat if we Terrastallize at full. So we go Ape here. Ooh, they go for growth. Good for you. Okay, you're at +1 now. So unfortunately, we cannot take the close combat anymore. And they're pretty free to just go for close combat. Ape, you might be going down here, unfortunately. Who do you have left? Skyman might be an issue, but we're gonna go ahead and U-turn now. I got a solid feeling they're just gonna go ahead and close combat. Solar Blade, we have a chance to live, but it's 50%. Oh, okay. We might live. We might actually live. Hold on here. Okay. Sure. Sure. And then if I go into Grafai and Pilligant here. Solar Blade at +1 is about to KO us. Okay, so we gotta go into Staraptor here. And bring you down to neutral. Close combat, unfortunately, still does KO, and it will outspeed. So I think I'm gonna go Grafai and then go ahead and Parting Shot again. Yeah. Okay. Because that sun is doing some stuff. So unfortunately, Ape goes down here. And our win condition is essentially mouse hold, which is kind of crazy to think about. So Ape unfortunately goes down to close combat. This thing is now -1 in its defenses. And then I don't know how many more turns Sun is up for. But Grafii is one of our better answers into this. At least for now, while the sun is up. Close combat can still KO me. Is the sun still up or am I crazy? 2 turns of sun. Okay. So, how do we get through this? We parting shot again. Into... No, we can't parting shot. I'm gonna go ahead and just try for a gunk shot. And then... with Lilligant at neutral close combat can KO us every time. Same with mouse hold. I think that actually might be the game. That might be the game. That might be the game. We'll go ahead and Brave Bird here. Or maybe I should have Tailwind. Maybe... Oh. I think I should have Tailwinded. Oh, I definitely should have Tailwinded. No, because then they would have set up a ton of more growths. But unfortunately, Hilligant does a lot to us. The Harsh Sunlight fades. We won't be able to outspeed unless they bring back Torkoal, which they don't. Unless this thing is Scarf, we should outspeed it. Skyman... Brave Bird does 100% to it every time, so we'll find out if it's Scarf or not. It is Scarf, okay. So, Mouse Hold. What are you doing to this thing? Population Bomb can KO. Let's see how much Psychic does to me. Psychic does around 40%. So there's a chance. No, I gotta go for the Pop Bombs. I was gonna say maybe there's a chance we can get 2 Tidy Ups up, but I think that would be really greedy. And then Meowscarada can come in and kill me after the fact. We might actually want to go for the... No, because either way we lose. If Meowscarada has Sucker Punch, that's ending the game. So we'll go for Pop Bomb, try to get as much differential as possible. So 2 hits, 3 hits. Really? Dang, this game really doesn't like me right now. Okay. So, what about here? We're gonna always be slower now with Shaman, right? Yeah, we'll always be slower than Shaman, even if we try to go for a Pop Bomb. Or Tidy Up. So we're gonna go ahead and try to do another Pop Bomb. And so, no! What are the odds? Like, I want to know those odds. I want to know those odds. Those are actually wild Population Bomb. Jesus. What the heck, Mousehold? Anyway, that's going to be the last game of the season. I'll see you guys if I somehow make it into playoffs. But thank you, Boyd, for the wonderful match, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.